Recently, Kenneth Golden of Gold E-Business Communications Inc. had a reunion of his University of Kentucky Psychological Research Club, and one of the discussions was his white paper composition, named Kenneth Golden's Music Psychology Catalyst, 801. While talking to some of his associates at the University of Kentucky Psychological Research Club reunion, someone brought up the subject about his old project and he reflected on Music Psychology Catalyst, 801. After a while, he mentioned the fact that he had started a newsletter on LinkedIn and placed several posts about Music Psychology Catalyst, 801, and the effect on today's human mind and emotions. During the course of their conversations, they reflected on how both cross-sectional and longitudinal tests revealed positive results about diverse music and positive emotional expansion. The classifications that they as a group researched included diverse music, which has been shown to stimulate the following feel-good hormones and how they work. They include dopamine, serotonin, endorphins, and oxytocin. Also, how music has a positive effect on the following just mentioned elements within the human body. As stated, they include dopamine, serotonin, endorphins, and oxytocin. Here's a brief overview of the functions of dopamine, serotonin, endorphins, and oxytocin in the human body. Dopamine, often referred to as the feel-good neurotransmitter, dopamine plays a key role in the brain's reward system. It is involved in motivation, pleasure, and reinforcement, helping regulate mood and behavior. High levels can enhance feelings of enjoyment and satisfaction. Serotonin. This neurotransmitter is crucial for mood regulation, contributing to feelings of well-being and happiness. It also helps regulate sleep, appetite, and digestion. Low levels of serotonin are often linked to mood disorders, such as depression. Endorphins. These are the body's natural painkillers and mood enhancers. Released in response to stress or pain, endorphins promote feelings of euphoria and help alleviate discomfort. They are often associated with the runner's high experienced after vigorous exercise. Oxytocin. Known as the love hormone, oxytocin is involved in social bonding, trust, and emotional connections. It plays a significant role in childbirth and lactation, fostering maternal behaviors and promoting feelings of closeness and attachment between individuals. Together, these chemicals contribute to emotional well-being, stress reduction, and social bonding, making music a powerful tool for enhancing mood and promoting overall health. Pop music has been found to increase levels of oxytocin within the body. Electronic music has been found to increase activity in the brain's reward system. Also, heavy metal has been linked to increases in testosterone and adrenaline. Since this initial research, Kenneth Golden has expanded upon the initial white paper and revealed how additional types of music directly affects the brain, causing the body to release various chemicals upon hearing more modern, updated, diverse music and songs. Recently, he purposefully found himself choosing music that aligns with positive or calming emotions because he came to realize that expanded types of music can help steer the mind away from negativity, while fostering a more positive outlook on life in general. Overall, music and music videos have the potential to influence the subconscious mind by subtly introducing positive, motivational cues and encouraging emotional processing, which can counteract mild depression and negative thinking. However, it's important to recognize that the effects of music are highly individualized and what works for one person may not work for another. Active engagement actively with music, whether through singing along, dancing, or contemplating lyrics, can have a more pronounced impact on mood compared to passive listening. Music encompasses dynamic storytelling, and when music videos tell stories of overcoming hardship, reaching success, or finding inner peace, they can inspire viewers to adopt a more positive, solution-oriented mindset. Empowering lyrics and songs with motivational or uplifting lyrics can inspire positive thinking, helping the listener to reframe negative thoughts or find meaning in struggles. There are visual stimulations in music and music videos which trigger vivid imagery and symbolism. Music videos often use vivid, symbolic imagery that can trigger emotional responses and subconscious associations. For instance, scenes of nature, light, or community can evoke feelings of peace, hope, and connectedness. This is especially effective when the lyrics resonate personally with the individual. Why is music so captivating for us? Psychologists and neuroscientists are particularly interested to find out which neural pathways are affected by music, how music influences children's development, and how music interventions may help people with a range of physical and mental health conditions, including Alzheimer's disease, schizophrenia, delirium, and Parkinson's disease. Here is a simple example. Evolutionary biology ensures that everything necessary for a human survival makes them feel good. There is evidence that people with extroverted personalities tend to have higher levels of dopamine than people with introverted personalities. A surge of adrenaline makes one feel very alive and be an antidote for boredom, malaise, and stagnation. What is audio subliminal messaging? Subliminal messaging is a technique by which a message is moved beyond your conscious level of hearing. However, the message still gets registered on an unconscious level by your subconscious mind. In this way, changes to your habits, self-beliefs, behavior, and much more can be made from the inside out, without your logical, conscious mind getting in the way. Music enhancing child development. One ongoing research interest is how music may affect youth in terms of language development, attention, perception, executive function, cognition, and social-emotional development. There was a study called YOLA, outcomes of 75 children who are either participating in YOLA, a community sports program, or no after-school program. Why is music so captivating for us? Thomas Cheever, Ph.D., Staff Assistant to NIH Director Francis Collins, M.D., Ph.D., for Sound Health and a Program Director at the National Institute of Neurological Disorders and Stroke. The more we understand about that, the more fascinating it's going to be, and the more we are going to learn about how the brain works in general. Psychologists and neuroscientists are particularly interested to find out which neural pathways are affected by music, and how music influences children's development, and how music interventions may help people with a range of physical and mental health conditions, including Alzheimer's disease, schizophrenia, delirium, and Parkinson's disease. Enhancing child development. One ongoing research interest is how music may affect youth in terms of language development, attention, perception, executive function, cognition, and social-emotional development. Psychologist Asal Habibi, Ph.D., an assistant research professor at the University of Southern California Dornsief's Brain and Creativity Institute, has been investigating these topics for the past 7 years. Music in collaboration with the Los Angeles Philharmonic Youth Orchestra, also connected with YOLA, an after-school program that brings low-income youngsters together to learn, play, and perform music. Now in its final year, the study has been tracking brain and learning outcomes of 75 children who are either participating in YOLA, a community sports program, or no after-school program. Data published from the first few years of the intervention show that YOLA participants gradually develop auditory and cognitive advantages over youth who were not involved in music. Recently, Kenneth Golden has published an ebook on Amazon titled Music Psychology Catalyst 801. Below on the blog that contains this video, you will be able to obtain a link from Amazon, which will allow you to obtain a free copy. Going forward, there will be 3 parts to this story. Music Psychology Catalyst 801 Part 1, which you have today. Music Psychology Catalyst 801 Part 2. Music Psychology Catalyst 801 Part 3. Please like and subscribe to this video. Thanks for viewing.